Yo, what up, what up? It's man, be Brandon Carter out here in New York City, Times Square, center of the universe. I want to tell you a quick story. When I was like 19, I was in college, and like most college kids, I was kind of broke, right? I was doing little things to get money, little hustles, and trying little bullshit jobs to get money. And I knew this dude, man. It was this dude named Selmo. Selmo was always balling. Like, Selmo was known as like one of them dudes who just had a lot of money all the time. Selmo always had money. Selmo always had a bunch of girls around him. And I used to see him all the time, man, in and out of clubs with multiple girls on each arm. And he had the Escalade with the spinners. This was in like the early 2000s when spinning rims was the shit, right? And every dude I knew would like, yo, every time he came around, he'd be like, yo, Selmo, yo, man, put me on, man. Yo, how can I get it like you? Put me on. He's like, yo, Selmo, let me work for you. Let me get a job working for you. And Selmo would always blow him off, you know? So I thought, shit, I need to know this dude. I need to get like this dude. This dude is the motherfucking man. He got money, he got girls. He's obviously doing really well. What can I need to learn from this dude. So I ran up on him one day. He was coming out the club. Obviously, he had two girls with him. He's coming out the club. I was working outside the club, passing out flyers. I wasn't even in the club. I was doing it for some little hustle I had going on. And so passing out flyers to that shit. And I stopped and I seen Selmo. I was like, yo, what up, man? What up, man? He knew of me, but he didn't really know me. Because I had a reputation for being, you know, a go-getter, you know? And so he was like, yo, what up, what up? And I was like, yo, Selmo, man, let me work for you, but for free. I don't even want your money. Just let me work for you for like a few months, man, just because I just want to learn. I just want to learn from you. I learn how to get it like you getting it. And he looked at me kind of skeptical. Like, he was skeptical at first, and I could tell, but he said, all right, meet me here this time. And he gave me a task, and I knocked it out. They started giving me more tasks, and next thing you know, I was his right-hand man for a minute. Like, I was like his mini-me. I was learning everything. I was with him all the time, just running errands for him, doing basically any task he needed done, I would accomplish that joint. And during that time, I learned so much, man, about being an entrepreneur, about getting money, about hustling, about what it's like to really work hard. It's like, I learned more about business those few months than I did most of my whole time in business school. More applicable knowledge, you know? And not only he was an older dude, like he was just an older, established dude, so I learned a lot about life, man, from him. I learned a lot about life, I learned a lot about women, just being a man, you know? Because I was still a kid, like a teenager, literally, 19. So I learned a lot about what it meant to be a man from the homie Selmo. And I'd like to offer that opportunity to you guys. I'd like to offer that opportunity to you, you know, somebody right now. Over the summer, last summer we had Hassan the intern, and he was doing his thing. He was some of you guys have seen this story. He killed it. It's probably best employee I've ever had. And he went back to school, he went back to college. I actually offered him a job. I said, hey, you can go back to school if you want, that's cool, but you know, or I'll just pay you a salary and we can just keep going. But he wanted to stay, but you know, his mother, you know, he had obligations. His mother wanted. So I'm looking for another intern. But this one is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be more of it's gonna be internship, it's gonna be more of an apprenticeship. All right, like you're gonna be more like an apprentice than an intern. But we're gonna call it both. And and I'm looking for somebody who really wants to learn a lot about business, literally learn about internet marketing, to be specific. I want you to learn. Somebody who really wants to learn these skills, because that's what we're doing, man. Like, we're doing it like at a high level now. Like, if you want to learn how to run an internet business and see what it's really like from the inside, this is like the perfect opportunity. We're gonna open it up to one person, so you're gonna be with me pretty much all day, every day. We just got a new we're moving into a new office on 36th Street here in Manhattan. So my whole team's moving into a new office, 36th Street between 8th and 9th. So you're gonna be right in the middle of Manhattan, right in the thick of things, all right? And you're gonna be with me almost every day, me, White Boy Brian, and you know, all the girls you see us with, you'll be there with them too, and all the people, you're gonna be with us every day, and you're gonna be working out with us too. You'll probably be working out with me every day, right? And we're gonna be here in the office every day, but you'll also be traveling with us. I'm gonna need you to travel with us. So, you know, I'm in a different state at least twice a week. You know, I have to leave for business meetings, and you're gonna be following me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay for your flights, I'm gonna pay for your room. You're gonna be coming with me everywhere we go, all around the country. I mean, really all around the world, man. We got plans to go to London and Australia pretty soon. So, you know, if you're still on the team by then, if you make it, you'll be heading with us there. And, you know, I'm gonna pay for your flights, I'm gonna pay for your rooms and all that shit. So you're gonna be able to travel. You're gonna learn everything I know about business, everything I know about working out, everything about life. You're gonna be my apprentice, man. I'm training you to be whatever you want. I'm training you to be an entrepreneur. I want somebody who wants to learn to be an entrepreneur. So it's really gonna be an intense training in entrepreneurship, internet marketing, from my perspective. The catch is, it's a 90-day internship, but I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you one dime, and it's full time. It's a full-time internship. Because I didn't work for Selmo, and I got a lot out of it. In fact, I should have paid him, to tell you the truth, for as much as I learned. But I'm not paying you one dime. So somebody might say, hey, how am I going to live in New York City, the most expensive city in the world, for 90 days with no income? And to him, I say, figure that shit out. Or don't, man. I don't give a fuck. You got to, I mean, you know, like that's part of the interview process, right? Because after 90 days, I'm offering you a job. So it's part of the interview. Can you survive in New York City for 90 days with no income? From me. I didn't say you can't get a job. You just can't work for me. I mean, you can't get paid. My job's not gonna pay you. But the catch is we're gonna be with me all day, every day, at least 6 days a week. So I don't know when you'll find time. You're gonna have to figure it out. You know? I don't know. Hassan did it. Hassan, the intern, who worked for me last summer. Because I was not looking for an intern. I get shit in my, or I get those offers all the time. Just like my man Selmo did. I get, like, if I open my email, I get people want to work for me, people want me to put them on. And I'm just like, nah. But Hassan said he wanted to work for free. So I gave him one task, and he moved down to New York. Slept on his boy's floor, swear to God, all summer. When he wasn't working for me, he would buy waters from Costco and sell them for twice the price on the highway. And sometimes he would drive hookers around. I'm not saying you do that, but he was so good when I found out he was doing all that shit. It would have been a few months. It had been about 3 months, and I just started paying him. After that, I started paying him. Like, I gave him a job, like a real job. All right, you win. I'm gonna pay you. And he was on the team, man. He came with us. He was with us in Vegas at Olympia, and he saw shit. I'm gonna do an interview with him soon to explain to you. He saw shit that he had never saw before. Shit he wouldn't have access to, right? That's what you're gonna have. You're gonna get to see shit you don't really have access to right now, probably, right? You're gonna be with me at all these meetings. You're gonna be with me, you know, all my famous friends and business partners, Elliot Host, Mike Morelli, Ty Lopez, Tyler RSD, you know, Owen, all them guys. You're gonna meet those people, right? You're gonna have to, because you're gonna be around me the whole time. And so you're gonna get that kind of exposure. You're gonna make these contacts. You're gonna make contacts you probably can't make on your own right now. And you're gonna learn everything I know. And you're gonna, really, the most important thing is gonna be learning how to operate an internet business at a high level. That sounds, and if that sounds interesting to you, if you're the kind of person who wants that, this is not for the guy who kind of wants to do internet marketing in the future. It's not for the guy who kind of wants to be an entrepreneur. It's not for the guy who kind of wants to come up, right? That's why I'm not paying you for 90 days. Anybody See, the guy who can kind of do it, he'll do it just for the money. But the guy who fucking wants it bad is gonna find a way to do this shit for 90 days for free. And I promise you'll learn it. I promise you'll learn more than you can learn in any school, course, program. I promise you. I promise you'll get more real world applicable knowledge and experience than you can. I can't think of no other way to get it, you know. How you gonna live in New York for 90 days with no money? I mean, I can give you a bunch of ways. I can think of a bunch of ways right now, but it's not my fucking job. It's your job to figure out your life. That's part of the interview process. You can't do it. If you think it's impossible, then that means you're not right for the position. If you think you can't do it, that means you're not right for the position. If you think that there's no way to accomplish this, then you're not right for the position. That's not the kind of thinking I want on my team or my life or around me. I only want people who think that anything's possible. I only want people who think they can accomplish anything they put their mind to. I only want people who think that they are invincible, and if they go after their goals, they can accomplish it. And this is my way of weeding out those people. I'm looking for the go-getters. I'm looking for the fucking badasses. I'm looking for the tough guys, real motherfuckers, not no soft ass man. Most of y'all is too soft to handle some shit like this, and that's cool. Stay home, watch TV, jag off, all that bullshit. But if you bout it, if you like a real motherfucker or wanna be, this is a good way to test yourself. You know, run yourself through the gauntlet. It might even be torture. It might be hard. It's gonna be difficult. It's probably gonna be difficult. That difficulty is gonna make you tougher. You know, it's gonna make you strong going through it. And you'll thank me for it. All right, so if you want to apply, what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna put a link, I don't know, somewhere in this one. And what you do is you'll click on it. You're gonna fill out the questionnaire, and you're gonna make a video explaining to me and my team why you are the best for the position. Now, here's the thing. You will be not judged on the content of your video, but you would also be judged on the quality of your video. Right? So we're looking for the best video. Not necessarily, we're looking for the best guy in the video. If you had the best video, that's gonna put you ahead of the guy with the whack video. Now, because video editing is gonna be a big part of the job. As you can see from me right now, I am not the best at video. So I'm looking for someone who's good with video. I'm looking for someone who's good with writing. So if you got any grammatical mistakes in your shit, you know, you're gonna be, you know, we're not gonna fuck with you. But you don't have to write it like you're writing a book report. I want cool motherfuckers too, you know. But anyway, I digress. Just make the video. Now here's the thing about making a good video. It's not always about special effects and badass motion. You know, sometimes it's about the most creative shit that makes it the best, right? You can shoot a video with an iPhone that's creative enough to outdo a video shot with a 4K with a 4K camera with the best editing and special effects, right? I'm not looking for James Cameron to shoot my videos. I'm just looking for a motherfucker with basic editing skills and creativity, you know, who can just make a decent video. But if it's badass though, if it's next level badass, if you are a video guy, that will bode well for you. But I don't want that to discourage you. If you got a lot to say, if you got a good story, if you have the right energy, the right enthusiasm, and a good video, that's gonna put you ahead of the asshole with special effects and explosions and people jumping out of moving cars in his video. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be looking for the best candidate, the most enthusiasm, and the best video. Those are the criteria. And then we're gonna pick the ones we like the best, and we're gonna let you vote. The people who didn't, we're gonna post it live on BrandonCarter.com, and we're gonna have a vote And I'm not saying I'm going to do exactly what the people, what the voters say, but I would definitely take it into account, you know? And if it's overwhelming, if it's like unanimous or it's like, we really need this guy, then that's one that I'll use. But that's one we'll pick, I mean. But it can be, like, I don't want you to think that it's got to be just guys. Like, if it's a woman, I mean, a girl can be the apprentice too. You know, I just know that it's almost all guys watching my videos. But yo, if women, there's no women, men, anybody over age. I prefer to be over 21 because to go some of the places we go and do some of the things we do. I had Hassan in the strip club, man. I gave him like $500 when we were in Vegas. I said, yo, Hassan, make it rain, you know? And that's an interesting kind of internship. You're not going to get that interning at Morgan Stanley. You got some more, they might though. Them Wall Street boys be going wild. Some of our boys work over there. Some of them hedge fund dudes go wild as hell, man. Dudes be going ham. She's making a video about her internship too. That's about her. All these people here making videos about their internships. A lot of internships programs going on, but mine is the most gangster. So if you want to learn business from a different perspective, fuck with me. We're gonna have a lot of fun. You're gonna meet a lot of people. You're gonna do a lot of traveling. You know, but you have to work. But you have to be available to work all day, every day, 6 or 7 days a week. Because that's what we do. That's what we go. But it's kind of fun. But if it's not for someone who has other obligations. It's not for someone who thinks they can't afford it. It's not for someone who's wishy-washy about it. I only want highly motivated, highly enthusiastic people. And that's why, you know, I'm not paying them. Because if you're really highly motivated, you'll do it for free. You know, the way I worked for Selmo for free. The way my homie Dougie worked for Elliot Host for free. Anyway, yeah. Apply now. The deadline is next Tuesday. I forget what date that is, but yeah, apply now. Peace.